Hey y'all, what's going on YouTube? I'm coming on here today to speak to the females. Any young ladies, girls, women, any females who may be pregnant and either you have decided or someone has convinced you that giving your baby up is going to be a great decision. The best decision for you and your baby is for you to give it up. Find it a good home, someone who's looking for a baby. Well, only thing I could say on that is think real hard and think twice, think 3 times, think many times. Think about what you're going to do. Think about your decision. Think about the effects it may have on your child. Yeah, they may find a family that has more money than you or has a mother and a father. That doesn't guarantee anything. That doesn't guarantee that your child will feel complete and feel whole and feel loved. I'm over 50. I'm 51 years old, and I'm still not over the fact that I was given up at birth. I was adopted. I was given up as an infant. It has affected me my entire life. It's been the biggest obstacle in my whole life. Something I've never gotten past. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I know everybody has their own experience with adoption. But for me, I would never give away my baby. I don't care if I had to sleep in my car at night. I would keep my baby. I have 5 children of my own. And I definitely in low income. I would never give up my kids. So if you're pregnant and you're thinking that you're going to give your baby up and that's the best thing you can do, at least try to give it to someone in the family. Keep it in the bloodline. These people are crazy out here. It will affect your child for the rest of their life, being separated from their bloodline. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sure there's a lot of people that say, oh, I had a great adoption experience. I love my adoption parents more than anything. I was so lucky to be adopted. Yes, we were lucky to be adopted. Yes, we were lucky that we didn't stay in the orphanage forever. We were lucky that we didn't go into foster care. And yes, that part we were lucky. But when you find out that your birth mother had 3 more kids after you and she kept all 3 of them, that don't feel lucky. When you find out that when you were locked up and going through all these problems and being locked in facilities and group homes, locked girls' homes, girls' camps, they were traveling the world in the RV. They was at Disney World. They was doing all these fun things while you was locked up. It's hard to ever accept or understand why did my mother give me up and kept all 3 of my siblings. Her reasoning was because we had different dads. And she said that in the year when I was born, 1973, it was unacceptable for her to be pregnant by somebody from another race. My mother is blonde hair, blue eyes. And my daddy is brown. And she said her mother was not having it and did not like it. And when her mother found out she was pregnant, that 2 days later, she was in a girls' facility in Fort Worth, Texas, at the Edna Gladney home, where she stayed and delivered and left me there and went on and went to college and met some new dude that she got pregnant from in college and had 3 kids by him, and she married him and kept all 3 of them kids. Had 3, all girls, kept all 3 girls. And none of them knew that she had another child before them. I would just say, if you're considering giving your baby up, please think twice. about the effects that it's going to have on your child. You may think now's not a good time for me to have a baby. Well, let me tell you, there is never a good time to have a baby. I don't care how much planning you do, how much saving you do. There's never a good, the time is never right. So when your baby comes, you need to love it. You need to keep it. You need to make a way to make it work. Figure it out. All I can say is just think twice before you give your baby up. It's not easy being in the world with no relatives. It's not easy going through holidays with no relatives. It's not easy going through Mother's Days with no mothers. It's not easy going through Father's Days with no fathers. It's not easy seeing other people with all their family members. Just think about that before you give your baby over to some strangers.